Yeah. John. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm George. By Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here is Hachimura. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Inside. Down low. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Here's White. Lock at 6. He can't get
Come on, White.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Ron right side. Here's Hachimura. Great D that time from Tatum.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. Reeves outside. A three-pointer, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen.
Thank you. His. Is la move. On é que louco ça la move comme ça. C'est pas les bons qui doivent sauver his pick and roll.
Tatum with it. And the layup falls.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all that's needed for him to score.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Hands it from downtown.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case,
shit, man.
Pass to Hayes. buries it down low.
What the hell?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here is Hachimura. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Hachimura with it. Now guarded by Tatum. James, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Back to Porzingis. From deep.
Shit, come on, Porzingis.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Back to Holiday. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here is Holiday. Still yet to score. Here's White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is a league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And that one falls for White. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Reeves. And it's Hachimura in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. White, wide open. He fires.
Come on, what's up, fella?
Off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Hayes throws it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
Let's get one second fly.
Really just a great
second
play
foul for LeBron.
to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Celtics with possession here. Pass to Tatum. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
That one is no good. Here's James. Porzingis with the block. And here's Tatum for three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just
Maki Abdul
tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
You're gonna lose, man. Your guts are gonna watch you lose.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Hayes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cornette. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Cornette's got his first points in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Hayes. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Pritchard. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Come on, kid, man.
Lakers trailed by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Doncic. It's deflected. And, he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83%.
Ah, shit, man.
Which is far better.
Pritchard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elite for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same.
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They set the pick. Tatum taking it in. Len with the block. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Come.
Celtics making a switch here. Boston trails. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the pick. Here's Peterson. And rebounded by Kenneth. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Peterson. And rebounded by Kenneth. As a junior college product, Dalton Kenneth, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Cornette. Len with the block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Horford gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Len. Rebound, Boston. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Celtics leading by 3. There's the pick. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the wing right side. Now connect. No scoring in this one. Back to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Peterson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's the screen. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Lakers trail by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine
It's
a good idea to foul there.
The 3 for Doncic. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Come on, White.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Tatum. And here we go. And it's White missing. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Doncic with the steal. For the lead. Porzingis with the steal. And the foul called on Porzingis.
Come on, Porzingis.
That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker.
That's just company. They got me bullshit, man.
That might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pass to Hayes. Back to LeBron. There's a screen.
Oh.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Boston. They lead by 1. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
The Celtics have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Reeves outside. To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. Here's White. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points for Derek White.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect.
Come on, man.
Albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Doncic. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hayes. Over Porzingis. And again, no good by the Lakers.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Here's Holiday. That one drops for him. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Doncic outside. To the paint. And they double up James. Reeves outside. Here's Hachimura. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. And Tatum takes the hit and still converts.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to James. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. The shot is no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Woo. James slams it in.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's White. The rebound.
Oh, way!
Lakers trailed by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. For the tie. The shot missing. It's White on the wing. He's got 7. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James outside. For the 3. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listen in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Cornette. Back to Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. To the inside. Cornette. Lane with the block. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's Finney Smith. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
One flood, man.
Connect with it to the middle. And stolen by Horford. It's Brown with the drive.
Brown so fast off the drive. Tough for defenders to keep up.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Len, a screen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. A shot by Milton, no good. Boston trailing. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Hauser. Inside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to James. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Celtics making a change here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hachimura. And Len has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
A real threat from the in-between area.
LeBron
when he gets to that spot.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit to take the lead. No good on the shot. Good D by LeBron. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Len.
Fuck, man.
Just a textbook
Fucking Len, man.
pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Off to Porzingis. That misses off the backboard. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Pass to Brown. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him. Now Hachimura. Takes the 3. A nice shot by LeBron.
Shit, man.
LeBron got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Pass to Horford. Right side Tatum. Doncic with the steal. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Porzingis with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Brown wide open, he fires. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Outside Holiday. And here's Tatum for three. Nice shot off that time. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Shit, let me set up. Still got that ball.
Left side, Tatum. Frames it from downtown.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard.
Pour 3 points en gain, hein?
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on... On 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Leonard, left side. It's Hayes with the rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive
man.
BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump to freeze the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from James.
Come on.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Back to Hachimura. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable shooter and all-around scorer.
Now here's Harden. Rebounded by LeBron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Doncic. Back to Hachimura. There's the triple. Batum pulls it in. It's stolen by James. Leonard with the ball. He's defended by Hayes. Leonard's shot's good.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Inside. And the basket by Hachimura.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Spot para fora ainda da boca. Nah, let man, come on, shit.
Clippers trail by 3. Eubanks the screen. Here's Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he drives in. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. On to the line for 1.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Come on out there, man.
The Lakers lead by 3. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. Back to Dunn. From deep. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Outside Reeves. Wing shot on the way. And that one's long. Clippers trail by 5. Harden with it. Picked up by Reeves.
Well, you gotta admire precise passing of Harden. All he needs is thread the needle.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Reeves. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Up top, Dunn. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep.
Oh, man, out there, man. Come on, man.
Hachimura outside. And James launches it from deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up close. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Hayes. James up top. Launches it. James from distance. Easy work.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
And there's the screen. To the middle. Here's Simmons. James with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Jones. Outside Harden. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's Hachimura on the drive. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the inside. Back to Dunn. And stolen by Hayes. James, left side. Doncic on the wing. Hachimura from long range. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, I love how hard Simmons goes to the glass. I mean, he knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive for his team.
Hayes. Blocked. 3 on 3. And it's Simmons with the jam.
That was some five-foot basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Down low. Zubac shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades.
Good.
Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. The Lakers lead by 4. They swipe it. Batum, left side. Here's Eubanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. But he sinks the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. James, left side. Doncic outside. Here's Len. Another shot. Hachimura outside. Doncic on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard outside. Eubanks the screen. On the drive, Kawhi. Harden from outside. Hachimura with a rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. It's a one-on-one situation. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Len to win the cold spell. Batum with the defensive effort. 32 seconds left to play in the half. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Harden can't
come
hit.
on. I didn't
so
call,
James
man.
with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. To the inside. Doncic. Denied by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the middle. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Lakers on top, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. Here's Len.
Shit, man.
Great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Looking to get back on track. Rebound by the Lakers. And it's Vanderbilt off the drive. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Harden. Blocked. Finney-Smith with it. Vanderbilt with it. About a minute played here in the second half. Vanderbilt with a screen. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Harden with a bucket. The Lakers lead by 5. Vincent, right side. Outside, Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. Here's Connect. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. Len. The rebound by Eubanks. Clippers trail by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard, good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Vincent, right side. Here's Connect. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Vincent up top. That one's good for 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden drives in. And And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
Shit, I did. Come on, man.
On offense, here are the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the technical free throw is good.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Your starter.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
You kill me.
.119 left in the third quarter. Zubac screen. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick and roll situations.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right side Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And the second free throw is good. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Doncic. No points yet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Pass to Hayes. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Powell. To the middle. Down low. Simmons looking around. Zubac screen. With 1 on the clock. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers ahead, up 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And timeout called by Ty Lue. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Zubac. Some solid defense from Hayes. So it's the Lakers now. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Kicks it to Doncic. Now here is James. Hachimura sets a screen. Inside. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Leonard. On offense, here are the Clippers. Back to Zubac. Pass to Harden. Over Hayes. Harden's shot is good.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Outside Reeves. Going inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Look at press people I'm in.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the inside. Hachimura throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And that one misses. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
What, man?
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Harden gets the double team. Here's Leonard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
To the paint. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. Pass to Simmons. Out to Leonard. Fires the three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Come on, man.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's James. On the wing, Reeves to take the lead. Doncic throws it down.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Over Hayes. Doncic up strong. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You
So
cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Harden. Done outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
Second
Come on, man.
He really wanted that one.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
Shot's good by James.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, what appeared to be an
easy
point just never materialized.
To the middle.
That was Zubac was slow, man.
And finished off by Hayes.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Doncic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down.
Oh, come on, Lynette.
A comeback diminished.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark.
Get mine, Zubac, man. Dude, John. Nale, man. Mr. Big Fat Man. Ba vi bu do no min. O mo pat lai. Tale. Bal bo teg pour mi. Mne ya so am. Nale. What is this skill?
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. James with the ball, now guarded by Butler. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Hachimura. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Left side Curry. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Hayes.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Curry with it, picked up by James. To the paint. Right side Curry. Outside Moody. Green, a screen. The kick out, Curry. Over James. Curry, no good. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. It's a three-point game.
You don't want... to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Butler with the ball. Picked up by James. The kick out, Curry. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet out. That one's wide left.
Come on, Curry.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Boy,
Shit, man, come on. This nigga not blocking. Come on.
Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now, here's Green. Outside Curry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Lakers lead by 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talks about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Ryan.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's James. Yet to see a basket.
Oh, ça possible là.
Warriors trail by 3. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Cool.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Payton. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
What the fuck, man?
Doncic, good.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Green, a screen. It's deflected. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if he sees this type of longevity ever again.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Offensive board. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first one falls. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Right side Curry. And again,
come on, Kelly.
Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 9. Payton attacking. Pass to post. Puts the move on. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so it's Golden State with it. 7-point differential. Pass to post. It's Hayes with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's James. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Butler. The kick out, Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Pass to Curry.
Come on, Curry.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
James deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. Fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again. The Lakers lead by 7. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Curry, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Here's Payton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there. Get him the steal.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Reeves. Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound. 1:09 left in the second period. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Butler can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're leading by 8. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Now Hayes. Clock at 6. Back to Hachimura. Knocks down the triple. Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And that one misses. Good on the second one.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Hayes with a screen. Out to James. He got it up. And so it's Los Angeles. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Curry. Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre.
Come on, man.
NBA from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Milton. Oh, stolen by Payton. Outside Curry. Wide open look. Yep, count it. Curry's got 10 points.
And so fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Now Finney-Smith. Pass to Lynn. Hey, from beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Curry looking it over. Outside Payton. Green, a screen. Payton with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Green. Banked it in off the glass.
No.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Lynn. Tipped. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. The shot won't
fall. Curry, come on, Curry.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Lynn in the high post. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Connect. Over Curry. And it's Connect missing. Warriors trail by 6. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Looney, the screen. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Now here's Finney-Smith. No points yet. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt.
Shit, man. Come on.
Slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Looney. To the paint. Crafty move. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Curry. Here's Lynn. It's tipped. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Oh, Curry taking the contact.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
Milton surveys the floor. Here's Vanderbilt. Green with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Warriors trail by 3. 41 seconds left in the third. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Outside Butler. Oh, JB, look out!
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 8 points.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to post. Back to Butler. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
fun.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Screen by James. And here's Hayes. He puts up a three. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammate.
Green, a screen. Now here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Hayes. It's James on the wing. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kevon Looney picks one up.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Pass to Curry. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
James outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Right side Payton. Outside Curry. James with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Takes the 3. Oh, James.
Shit, man. It's a pushing, Jimmy.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler to the inside. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down the Jays.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
What's that? You got different guy, man.
Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. Grace Jackson Davis and Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Come on, man. I don't caca, monsieur. Some fella. Changer les gommes carrément, man. Encore mes gommes. Moi, je me suis dit que je vais changer les gommes là-bas. Ah, tu caca, man. Subman, je vais changer les gommes, man. Ça doit changer tout le monde.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Post. Over Reeves. And Post gets it to go. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Reeves. Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Payton. Outside Butler. From deep.
Come on, what did you say? Look at that.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Inside. Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hayes has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Curry. That shot missing. Good work defensively by James. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Pass to James. They get the rebound. Hayes. He shoots a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reeves. Misses the 3.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And here's Curry for 3. And there's James from the arc. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.
Come on, man. Você vai ver, pô, hein, man. Le bon, il fait 8 points, man. Oh, non, get.